Huawei has established itself as one of the industry's biggest names when it comes to camera technology. Its legendary P series in particular introduced the first multi-camera phone from Huawei, while the rest of the line pushed the boundaries of smartphone camera imaging with each outing. Which brings us to the new Huawei P50 Pro. Easily the most impressive camera phone Huawei has ever produced and currently the undisputed camera king according to the latest TXOMark rankings. As you can see, the P50 Pro boasts 4 cameras on the back. Huawei calls the entire setup a true-form dual-matrix camera, which comprises a main camera matrix at the top and a super zoom matrix just below it. The top matrix houses 2 true chroma cameras, one for color and another for monochrome shots. With this true chroma system, the P50 Pro can accurately identify the nuances between different shades of color and reproduce them in photos, making them nearly the same as what the naked eyes can see. Here, we have a fun and colorful photo that shows Huawei's true chroma cameras in action. Now here's that same scene shot and a high-end mirrorless camera for reference. Next, check out this black and white photo we captured using the P50 Pro's monochrome mode. You'll immediately notice the Tito's popping out from the subject. The Huawei P50 Pro also includes an ultra-wide camera for landscapes and group photos. It even doubles as a macro shooter if you need to take close-ups. Meanwhile, the Super Zoom Matrix below incorporates a 64-megapixel zoom camera that comes equipped with optical image stabilization for sharper images when shooting objects from far away or in low light. The telephoto camera lets you zoom all the way up to 100 times magnification digitally. Up front is a 100-degree true chroma camera, allowing you to take color-accurate group selfies without ever needing a selfie stick. It seems there's a camera for just about any situation here, and at first glance, those camera specs do seem impressive on paper. However, this is only half the story. Huawei's camera software is just as important and newsworthy as the hardware it runs on. At the front and center of the software's backend is Huawei's XT Optics and True Chroma Image Engine technologies, which leverage on Huawei's proprietary image processing algorithms to capture and retain more image information. Huawei's algorithms do not only apply to an image exposure but also its color settings. That way you get images that look closer to the real deal even in poor lighting conditions. Looking at the results, it's difficult to argue otherwise. Normally, when you take a picture with a smartphone camera, a lot of image information is lost when it passes through your phone's camera system. This is especially true when taking photos with a smartphone periscope lens. And although some information may be retrieved by the camera software and ISP or image signal processor, only about 60% of the information is usually retained. But thanks to Huawei's XT Optics technology, which applies the correct calibration to restore more information, the P50 Pro can mitigate the effect of information loss, resulting in a brighter, sharper, and more color-accurate photo overall. Huawei says that up to 25% of data can be restored with the help of XT Optics. And when you take into account the phone's other image processing technologies such as HDR, X-Diffusion Pro, Super Color Filter System, and True Chroma Engine, you can get up to 81% of image information back. Huawei refers to the process of combining camera hardware with software processing to produce a better, more realistic image as full-path imaging. And it is said to be a first for a smartphone camera. The Huawei P50 Pro is fantastic in dim conditions as well as in pitch-black darkness, allowing you to capture and see what the human eye can't. Meanwhile, features such as True Steady Shot and True Focus Fast Capture make it much easier to take pictures of pets or kids or any fast-moving subject without mashing the shutter button. If you need to edit photos on the go, it's easy to search for the right app through Pedal Search and Huawei App Gallery, which hosts top apps like TikTok, Viber, Gcash, Viva Max, Mobile Legends, and PUBG Mobile. File sharing and screen sharing with compatible devices are also made easy thanks to Huawei Share and multi-screen collaboration. The results speak for themselves. Combining powerful hardware and state-of-the-art software that makes photos look more realistic and appealing to the eye, the Huawei P50 Pro sets the gold standard for users who are after the ultimate camera experience on a smartphone. They say the best camera is the one you have on you when you need it. With the Huawei P50 Pro, the one you carry in your pocket is suddenly just as useful as a professional camera.